Travel back with us now to the year 1963. It was the year that AT&T changed the way we dialed a telephone.
With this indicator, you see how many seconds you saved the new way.
Families gathered around the television to watch the Beverly Hillbillies. It was the #1 TV show in America. The #1 song in the nation that year was Tony Bennett's I Left My Heart in San Francisco. And in 1963, the nation mourned the loss of a president.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
That same year, the Coliseum at the Indiana State Fairgrounds exploded, killing 74. And in 1963, Aldersgate, the newest Free Methodist church in the Wabash Conference, broke ground.
Now move forward to 1973. Burger King told us we could
Have it your way at Burger King.
Believe it or not, this was actually considered a high-tech video game in 1973. The #1 song in the nation was Gladys Knight and the Pips' Midnight Train to Georgia.
Midnight train to Georgia.
And the Indiana Pacers were ABA champions. President Nixon spoke to the nation in 1973.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
And in 1973, Aldersgate broke ground on their new fellowship hall.
And now, fast forward to the year 1986. Coca-Cola hired a new spokesman. His name, Max Headroom.
It's great. More people prefer the new refreshing taste of Coke over Pepsi. It's true.
That year, the Indianapolis Colts had more losses than wins. Their record was 3-13. Children all across America were asking for Cabbage Patch Kids. In 1986, The Cosby Show was considered must-see TV. It was the #1 show in the nation. And the #1 song in the nation was Dionne Warwick and Friends with That's What Friends Are For.
That's what friends are for.
And once again, the nation was in mourning.
Today is a day for mourning and remembering. Nancy and I are pained to the core by the tragedy of the Shuttle Challenger. We know we share this pain with all of the people of our country. This is truly a national loss.
And in 1986, Aldersgate broke ground on their new sanctuary.
So 3 different building projects in 3 different decades. Since building its newest sanctuary in 1986, Aldersgate is still breaking ground, just not in the traditional sense. It's breaking ground with new and different ministries. Whether it was hosting Campus Life Breakfast for Youth for Christ, teaching Sunday school in the Juvenile Center, sending groups to the mission field, both local and international, supporting Free Methodist missionaries, volunteering at the Lynn House, hosting neighborhood Bible studies, helping launch the first Chinese Free Methodist church, or planting the newest church in Wabash Conference, the Gate, which takes its name from Aldersgate. So on any given Sunday, here in the United States and all over the world, thousands of people are worshiping Christ. And they can all trace their roots to a little church on the corner of 21st and Post Road. Happy anniversary, Aldersgate.